What's up, guys? Welcome back to SweetBeat TV. It's your hosts, Alex and Taylor, and we have a super exciting show for you today.
It's a very fashionable show, if you ask me.
It is.
Yep.
But first up, we have to talk about who's on the show today. We have Annie and Hayley LeBlanc.
Yes, heard of them? I think so. I
Yes.
think the entire audience here today has heard of them and are probably here. But don't worry, they are coming on the show a little bit later. We're going to throw to their footage. So.
That's right. Also, we have the amazing country singer Jackie Lee, who performed at the Movember Foundations Mo-Ments, and it was such a great show. We had so much fun. So stay tuned for that. But first up, we have to talk about what's happening, Taylor.
Oh, Alex, you know what's happening? Something that I'm not well versed in, but we're going to talk about it anyways, right? The Met Gala happened. Gala, see, probably already screwed it up.
So, as we all know, the Met Gala 2019 was last night, and some refer to this as the Oscars of the East.
Oh, well, do they, darling?
Yes.
I feel like I could talk like this the entire time, and people aren't going to think I know anything. I don't have a lick of fashion. Because
I know.
I don't have it. I tried with the
Or the Super Bowl of Fashion, which I like that one.
That one's not bad. It makes us seem like I know sports and fashion, which joke's on me.
But it brings together some of the most iconic people from the world of film, fashion, I mean, all of the industries, music, sports, business, art, and it is a benefit for the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, which benefits the Costume Institute there.
Right. All right, so the theme of the night, which had me a little bit confused, but its technical theme was Camp Notes on Fashion, and that's actually inspired by a seminal essay in 1964 by Susan Sontag. I went to go read it. Your girl hasn't read or written an essay since college. It's a bit lengthy, but if you get into it, a lot of people are calling this campy vibes. I feel like this is gonna be a word we're hearing a lot, and if you Urban Dictionary the word campy, you basically, it refers to intentionally exaggerated and thematic. So there's really no wrong way you could go with this, unless I think that you did something that was under-exaggerated. That's why we're seeing everything out there.
Right, so when you first look up, in the actual dictionary, it says camp as in like sleepaway camp, but this was no sleepaway camp that I've ever been to.
That's why they're saying camp B.
So the second definition in the dictionary, a style or mode of personal or creative expression that is absurdly exaggerated and often uses elements of high and popular culture. So not only is it exaggerated, but it often kind of takes on
a life literally of its own,
I
feel. It's really bigger than life. I feel like all the dresses in which we saw, I mean, we'll go over some of them, but they took, like Cardi B's, for instance, took over 2,000 hours to make, people.
It's amazing. And the hosts of the night were, of course, Anna Wintour, Alessandro Michele, the creative director of Gucci, Harry Styles, Lady Gaga, and Serena Williams. What a lineup, right?
Quite a eclectic crew. And you know, the whole thing, I don't really know how one goes about getting invited to the Met Gala.
Well, let me tell you this,
Probably
Taylor.
not like that.
Tickets are $35,000 a piece.
Right, to be an attendee, but I mean to actually walk the carpet and whatnot. Because I think the designers pick who they want to dress and walk alongside, right?
And Anna Wintour goes through the entire list.
That's what I wonder. Who submitted a name and Anna Wintour was like, no.
Right, who is not invited to the Met Gala? Because we need that list, right?
I want the disapproved list.
So, and the tables range from $200,000 to $300,000.
I mean, you could buy a house, you could put down a mortgage, but no.
You could do a lot of things
one
with that
table,
money.
but the good thing is it does go to charity. But I mean, this, you gotta dress big. I mean, it's big money, it's big dresses, and of course, it's a big cause. So
so
one I can't afford.
Taylor, I have to ask you a question.
Oh, well,
Who do you think was the most Googled outfit of the night?
Cardi B?
No. This one was very surprising.
If I had my phone, I'd Google the answer to that, but I don't got it. So
no, but Harry Styles was the most Googled outfit of the night.
He wore something similar to you.
I know. I kind of brought my Harry Styles-esque top today. I wanted to fit the campy vibe. But literally, I think because he chose a gender-fluid Gucci sheer jumpsuit, and I think the whole gender-fluid vibe, people were here for it, and so he was the most Googled. He also had painted nails, black and teal. So he was killing it. I mean, I thought it was understated, but it still did the same.
Right, like I didn't go to this extreme thinking, oh, this is gender fluid. It honestly just looked like something that someone would wear. So I didn't overthink about it. But now that I'm sitting here overanalyzing it in person with you, wow, you're right. I'm going to Google it next.
Isn't that interesting?
I'm going to add to the Google search engine because now I'm curious.
Right, okay, and the third most Googled person
Cardi B, I'm going to keep going. No?
Lady Gaga.
Okay, well, she did 4 outfit changes. So
4 outfit
deservingly
changes.
So.
Do you know that she showed up early just
Yes.
so she could do the 4 outfit
That's
changes?
what I heard. Yep. Well, I mean, you're gonna need your moment. They took a decent amount of time in between, right?
Yeah.
I should have just worn I should have been like what do they call those dolls? And then I should have just taken off a shirt, kind of like Lady Gaga, and had another outfit underneath. But your girl doesn't have that kind of finance.
And the 4th Googled, Taylor?
Cardi B.
No, still wasn't Cardi B. Serena Williams, Nike sneaks with a Versace dress. People loved that. It really brought her own vibe to it. So she was the 4th Googled person.
Are we gonna ever get to Cardi B's?
Cardi B was not Googled.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure Cardi B was Googled, but
after this episode, I want everyone to go Google Cardi B so that we can get up there in the searches, okay?
I know.
I hate to be wrong, but I've been wrong 4 times.
Taylor, who was your favorite of the night?
Well, I'm going to say Cardi B, God, just so I can get one answer right because it's my own answer. It can't be wrong, right? Hers was extravagant. I did appreciate it. But I think my favorite of the night, honestly, I liked the Kardashians. I liked a lot of people. I liked Kanye's $40 outfit.
Dickies.
Relatable. Dickies. But I'm going to go with Casey Musgraves. Dressing as Barbie, she nailed it. And her IG story teasing what her outfit was going to be, it was like little Barbie size, shoes. What shoes should I wear? She was teasing it all night long. And I like a good story, you know?
Yeah, Casey Musgraves killed it.
She is kind of Barbie-like. And then her hair with that blonde hair. I mean, what can the girl not do? I'm for it. And Barbie actually, Instagram handle reposted her outfit.
Right.
Saying something like, imitation is a form of flattery. So you got Barbie's stamp of approval. Casey Musgraves, it's the year of you.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. She really brought the culture and the fashion together.
Yeah.
Good for you, Casey Musgraves.
What about you?
My favorite of the night, I think it wasn't Cardi B. I wasn't a big fan of Cardi B. Love Cardi B as a person, music, whatever. I'd have to say my favorite of the night were Kendall and Kylie because
they showed up.
I mean, they showed up, and one of the best things about their outfit is that they took an excerpt from the essay which talked about feathers.
Oh, Susan Sontag's essay from 1964?
Yes.
Started reading it.
I think they really killed it. They brought Las Vegas showgirl, they brought mermaid, and the most hilarious thing about it is that everyone on the internet was comparing them to the Dumb and Dumber suits.
How did I miss that? Well, clearly I wasn't Googling anything on the internet last night because I did not know that Cardi B wasn't up there. But now that you mention it.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was really fun to see that, and I laughed hysterically. But Kendall and Kylie killed it.
Yeah, I mean, Zendaya. There's so many. I mean, I could go on and on.
Zendaya with the Cinderella.
Yeah. You know what I should have done for this episode is basically printed out a printout of my head and just had it right here at all times and not said anything and pulled a Jared Leto.
Yes.
I could have done that.
Jared Leto kept his head in the game, no pun intended, but literally, we need our own heads to be. That would have been so funny if we brought our own heads and had them.
I should have just said nothing.
Just put them up here and had them hosting the show.
Yeah, exactly. Just be down here.
The best part about that is when he threw his head to Shawn Mendes on the carpet. Did you see that photo?
No, I don't think that's weird. Jared Leto, too far. All right, holding your own head, one thing. Throwing your head across the Met Gala.
He also brought it to the after party.
Well,
the head stayed with him the entire night.
Huh. Sometimes, I do wish that I had an extra head.
I know.
So maybe he's onto something. But I guess that's a really big big trend on the runways. Again, your girl is not attending, so I had no idea. But apparently, that's like a big fashion trend right now. So.
Yes. So speaking of fashion trends, our girl Caitlin Fasciae is going to be coming up next talking her best looks from the Met Gala night. And we are very excited to see what she has to say, so stay with us. And joining us now is our girl Caitlin Fasciae, who will be telling us everything she loved from the Met Gala 2019 last night. So Caitlin.
Wait. Fashion with the fashion!
Yeah!
It's going to be the segment, right?
Fasciae with the fashion.
I love
Thank
that.
you.
So Caitlin, tell us what's going on.
Well, I was obsessed with the theme of camp because the Met Gala, as it is, brings so many different types of people. There's businessmen, there's actresses, there's models, there's everything, and they all come together on one carpet, and that never happens. So camp is giving people the opportunity to put on these extravagant costumes. So the more extravagant it was, the more I liked it.
Yeah.
The top of my list is Kim Kardashian. When I first saw it on the carpet, I was like, it's okay. And then I saw it on her Instagram, and her body silhouette was insane.
Yeah.
She was tied into that corset so tight. I saw it on an E! News interview. She was like, when I get to the top of the carpet, I look forward to taking a deep breath. And then she was like, but I probably won't be able to do that tonight. And Mugler, this was the first dress he has designed in 20 years. And he partnered with Kim on this, and it took 8 months to create. It was inspired by a California girl. She wanted to look wet and like she just came out of the ocean. And all the way down to her fingernails, she had like crystals dripping off to look like water coming off. Like
the wet hair.
Everything was like so put together, so planned out. I was obsessed.
What do you guys look like coming out of the ocean?
Not like that, I'll tell you that perfectly.
You can see in my mermaid interview.
You've seen a wet dog before? Because that's pretty much what I look like. Actually, a wet cat, I look even worse.
Right? Like, but I love that.
Yeah.
Next, you guys kind of talked about Jared Leto. He was the king.
Oh, loved
the
it.
king of the Met Gala this year.
Who beheaded himself and put it on a bag.
Literally.
Like a king could.
He was wearing a Gucci red dress. Okay, what? First of all, Gucci, all long sleeve Gucci red dress. He had a diamond encrusted detail on the bodice of his torso. Okay, insane. Then to top it off, he had his replica of his head just carrying it around. He took photos staring at himself. That is what I want to see from a camp theme. That was like insane. He took that idea from, I think it was the Gucci runway. They walked with their heads in their hands. So I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
My next favorite is Casey Musgraves, you guys. She partnered with the Met Gala and she had a look like Barbie inside the gala. So she planned this whole look with them on her Instagram. She teased a little picture of miniature Barbie glasses and then she showed up with the Barbie glasses on her hand. She had a blow dryer, handbag. She literally looked like a Barbie. The wig, everything was just spot on for me, right?
Yeah.
It was great. Kendall and Kylie, you guys. The whole time, all night long, I was like, when are they coming? I want to see what they're wearing. They did their look together. They created it with Versace, and they said it was inspired by Cher and Raquel.
Yes.
Both of their dresses had feathers.
Yeah.
Kendall had the Victoria's Secret angel wing. That's what it reminded me of, with feathers all over. Kendall had the big feather sleeve. I loved how they were in all monochromatic outfits. Kylie with the purple wig, the all purple outfit. Kendall was an orange dreamsicle. I was literally obsessed.
Love a good orange
There were feathers
dreamsicle.
everywhere. Like
They were
that's
flying.
What I think the theme really was feathers.
Yeah.
If I didn't have an innate fear of birds.
That's what they said.
I really enjoyed it from afar. I can appreciate it
They were
from
saying
afar.
that they anticipated feathers, neon, and we saw a lot of those trends.
And a lot of bows. We saw a lot of bows and a lot of pink, which leads to my favorite. When I saw this, I think my jaw dropped. It was iconic. Janelle Monáe. You guys, on her bra top, she had blinking eyelashes. That was like the most insane. She had top hat stacked. Christian Siriano actually custom created this outfit for her. You could tell she just felt confident in it.
Yeah.
And I think it was so bold for her to show up like that. And she was walking like a little like statue Barbie. Like the character, everything was so put together. I was obsessed.
Yeah, she's like, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, she's like, I'm winking at you, girl.
See over there, single lady.
Right? Exactly.
What if she was winking at Jared Leto's head?
He would never know though, right?
That's amazing.
goodness.
Well, so much fun. What an amazing carpet, right?
I'm a favorite carpet of the year. I'm obsessed.
Thanks again for coming on the show and talking all things fashion.
You mean thank you,
Thank you.
Fasciae, for talking.
Fashion. Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna coin that.
All right. But we'll
Get a
catch
little around here, okay? Goodness.
Okay, well, we'll catch you later,
Yeah,
Caitlin.
thank
Thanks
you.
again. Well, enough fashion for today, right?
I mean, I'm wiped out.
Yeah.
I can barely find my words at this point, but
Fashion is dead to us today,
well,
right?
how is it? I mean, don't go saying anything like it looks like it is, okay, people? That was not, a welcome for you to type whatever you want. I know, I'm totally kidding. But don't do it. Anyways, this whole weekend, you know what I did?
What?
I streamed Dead to Me on Netflix. I was at the carpet on Thursday night, and I've been really excited for the show to come out. It stars Christina Applegate and Linda Cardellini, alongside of the very handsome James Marsden. It's an American dark comedy, so make sure you get those parents' permission before maybe you go stream it. But I think it really gives a glimpse into like what female friendships are really like. Like we don't just sit at home and braid our hair, people, and have pillow fights like everyone seems to think, right? Especially when a friend's going through something or going through something a little bit darker. Us girls have like a different way of getting kind of through that. And this show really sheds light on that. So it's streaming on Netflix now, but we're gonna go ahead and throw it back to Thursday when I was on the carpet. So you're still very alive to me, but check out Dead to Me right now. It's Taylor Nutt with SweetBeat TV, and we are very much alive here at Netflix's Dead to Me premiere. You play Christina Applegate's son in Dead to Me. I gotta ask you though, have you ever in your own personal life had to maybe pretend to be someone you're not to get what you want? Or maybe hide a version of the truth?
Yeah, who hasn't, you know?
Lie?
Yeah, basically.
Yes. Many times.
Okay. There's an unlikely friendship that forms in this,
Very unlikely.
very unlikely because they're polar opposites, however they do form a friendship.
Yeah.
In your personal life, have you ever met someone that you thought, there's no way I could be friends with them?
Absolutely. I think we all have.
Right, absolutely. I mean, first of all, it's written by predominantly women. Directed, 8 of the 10 episodes directed by women. I think sometimes when males write female relationships, it tends to be very skewed, where it comes off as catty, or there's competitiveness, there's all this, but really at the bottom of real female relationship is total trust and total forgiveness and total understanding. And that's the what this relationship is two people that get each other and will stick with each other through anything.
So we know your character, Judy, is probably pretty good at concealing the truth, but I want to know how good Linda is at doing it. So can you give us possibly one truth and a lie, and we'll just guess which one is the lie?
Okay. I once studied to have my real estate license.
Okay.
And I once played soccer in Europe.
Ooh. Soccer in Europe, the lie?
Soccer in Europe's the truth. Yep.
All right.
I played when I was a kid in several countries.
I did my laundry yesterday. I saw Avengers yesterday.
I'm going to guess the lie is you did your laundry.
That is a lie, yeah.
I got it.
I have a cat named Chelsea.
Okay.
She is adorable and a girl. And I have 2 hamsters, Oliver and Theodore.
Having a cat?
Yes. I had a cat, but she's dead.
Okay.
Dead to me.
Sorry. We're done here. It's not going to get any better than that. It is really, really good. I haven't seen anything like this before. So make sure you go check it out on Netflix. It's streaming right now.
Well, some other shows, Taylor, we must talk about.
Oh, what's cooking, Alex?
Well, I'll tell you what's cooking. Annie versus Hayley LeBlanc Off,
I
which is
get
on Nickelodeon's YouTube channel, is finally out. It's a 4-part miniseries where the sisters will have to brainstorm, cook, and talk about their own takes on family recipes. So it sounds really exciting.
You know what's better than Annie?
What?
Annie and Hayley, both together in the kitchen cooking.
And throw in some guest judges, and you got a show, right?
A great show. Well, yeah, our girl Caitlin, Fasciae, fashionably caught up with them not that long ago, right?
That's right. So take a look what they had to say about the show right now.
You've been keeping busy. We've been trying to keep up with you.
Yeah.
So you and your sister have a new show on Nickelodeon, Annie versus Hayley.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about cooking. You go head to head. You're competing to win who makes the best dish,
Exactly.
right? Are you and your sister competitive in real life with each other?
Oh my gosh, 1,000%. Yes, but usually when we actually fight, it's just like the funniest things ever, and then we come back like laughing about it. We're just like, that was stupid.
In the show, are you taking it easy on her a little bit because she's your younger sister? Or are you like,
You know,
I'm gonna win?
I thought I would. I was like, okay, come on, you gotta be the bigger sister. You gotta like let her win maybe one, and then right as they were like, go, timer starts now. I was like, no, like I'm going to win this thing. I don't care. And then I just like went into full first like beast mode. I was like, I'm gonna win.
You're like, this is my game.
This is my game.
Yes. Season 1, you had some friends that came on and were guest judges. Do you think that they were a little biased because they were your friends? They were like, oh, let's let Annie win this
You know,
one.
that's what I thought. I did think that. I was like, okay, maybe I've got a little bit like of an advantage, but then, you know, some of my friends kind of turned on me a little bit, and I was like, ouch.
So who do you think is the better cook, you or Annie? She's like, me, ladies and gentlemen.
Annie literally said it herself. It probably was because my dish wasn't that good. I understand.
She
So-
did?
Yes.
Ooh, that's the tea. She admitted Hayley's a better cook.
I mean, I really did think, I was like, oh, I've got an advantage. Like, Hayley's going down. Like, these are all my friends and stuff. And they were like, they actually were fair. And
They
I was
were
like,
fair. I mean, I guess that's better for Hayley, you know?
I guess. I was like, fine, be fair.
Be fair, whatever.
Be fair, whatever.
If you could be in the kitchen with anybody and they're cooking alongside you, who would it be?
Ariana Grande.
Ooh, that would be epic.
Right? Wouldn't that be cool?
What do you think she would
Or
make?
Billie Eilish. Ariana would make something like really like pretty, like a cake, and like Billie Eilish, like
She
her
would make something
personality.
grungy,
Yeah,
right?
like something like cool. I'm not saying Ariana's isn't cool. This is literally my fantasy. I'm like, so like Ariana would make like this beautiful like wedding cake, and then like
Billie Eilish would make this
Like a black cake.
like a mud cake.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
And there's a season 2 coming, right?
There is a season 2.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream guest judge for season 2 that you would die over having on it?
This is like a stretch, but like the first person that came into my mind when you said that was Shawn Mendes.
Annie probably said
Yeah,
Shawn Mendes.
she did.
I would cry. Like I'm literally like about to cry now, but like no, like if I don't even know what I would do. I can't even think about it because like I'll get emotional.
She starts crying. She's like, oh
I start sobbing.
God.
Like right now though, like not when it happens, like right now.
Yeah, beforehand. You have to act chill in
Get it,
front
yeah,
of it.
done. You're like, oh my gosh, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, how are you? How's life? How's your dog? Oh, you don't have a dog? Cool.
I thought so. Okay.
Thought so.
Yeah. And so fans can check out episode 1 and 2 now, right?
Yeah. They're out right now, and they come out every Saturdays on Nickelodeon's YouTube channel. So.
You are on the Kids' Choice Awards. You're going to be at the Slime Fest
Yeah.
June 8th and 9th, right? Have you ever been to a Slime Fest
I've
before?
never been to a slime fest before.
What are you expecting there?
I'm expecting a lot of slime,
Yeah.
and yeah, so I've never been to one, so I definitely did not know what it's like, but I'm really excited to go and like experience it. I'm really hoping I get slimed. I really want to get slimed.
Okay, if you could anonymously slime anyone, who would you slime?
Jaden Bartels, because she always jokes about sliming me.
Okay.
Or like both of us getting slimed together. So I feel like that's what we both kind of think will happen. We'll both get slimed together just because we're a little duo in Nickelodeon world. So
Yeah.
like just like me being over here like and her getting slimed would just be so funny. Because I know right as she gets slimed, she'd look directly at me and be like, you did this.
You're like,
You made this happen. Like you knew this was gonna happen. It's just be really funny.
well, I had so much fun hanging out with you today.
Thank you. I had so much fun hanging out with you.
Ooh, thanks.
Ooh.
Well, that show looks delicious. What do you think, Taylor?
I mean, I just know if my sister and I did this, we'd burn the house down. So good thing it's not us. But what a fun little rivalry they've got going on.
Yeah, so adorable. I can't wait to watch the rest of that show. But don't go anywhere, because coming up, we had a chance to catch up with country singer Jackie Lee at the Movember Foundations Mo-Ments. And if you're not familiar with the Movember Foundation, it's the leading charity changing the face of men's health.
They really are doing a lot of good work.
Yeah.
And no one better, honestly, than to collaborate probably with Jackie Lee. He's really just like, he's an angel.
He's an angel.
Yeah.
So take a look at that right now. What's up, everyone? Alex Schiffman here, hanging out backstage with the one and only Jackie Lee.
Hey guys, I'm Jackie. What's up?
Okay, so you've been very, very busy.
Yes.
You just helped your brother drive across country.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Which is super amazing. Are you going to get the Best Brother Award of the year?
If I don't, I'm the only brother he has. My baby brother is 22, and he's one of the greatest guys that I know. And he wanted to move. He's made for LA, so we got in the car, traveled 2,300 miles.
Wow.
Stopped like only twice, and got out here pretty quickly. It was great.
I read something interesting that you actually played high school football before you pursued music.
Yeah.
And your former teammate was Randall Cobb.
Yeah, I had like several teammates that were like really good athletes. I was terrible, but they were really good. Randall actually lives in LA now.
Right.
And he was going to be here tonight, but he's out of town. He just signed with the Cowboys. Go Cowboys, I guess.
Is that your team?
That's the thing with Randall. Like, I had to give up all my allegiance to any team.
Yeah.
Because, so we were big Tennessee fans. We're from that part of the country. And they didn't offer him a scholarship, but Kentucky did, who's like our arch nemesis.
Right.
And I had to wear blue for 3 years. And then I'm a Steelers fan. And
And
he was too.
interesting.
And so he went to the Packers. And I had to be a Packers fan.
Oh my gosh.
This is the worst.
Can't
I did
even
get to
keep
sing
up.
I sang the national anthem at a Packers game with him there, and it was really cool.
Oh, that's a
But now
full
he's a
circle.
Cowboy, and I hate the Cowboys, but go Cowboys.
So you're here performing at the Movember Foundation
Yes.
Mo-Ments. So tell us a little bit about what this foundation means to you
Yeah.
and why it's so important to be a part of tonight.
For sure. I feel like, number one, we're on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Like on a little bitty rooftop. It's the coolest thing. Wish you guys could be. I feel like right now where I'm at in my life, I'm 27. I've been very blessed in my life. I've been very fortunate to go through some things that, you know, not a lot of people go through in their whole life. So I've been, what I'm saying is, I guess, blessed with perspective to see life a little different. And I've been very selective in the last few months of what exactly I want to be a part of. And I don't want to do something just to do it anymore. And I felt like I kind of got in that rut. Everybody wants to be successful and, you know, in their field, whatever you do, you want to be successful, and so you just do, like, you check the boxes. And so after me going through, you know, my mom going to heaven and then me going through cancer, I kind of had this realization of like, hey man, I want to make a difference, and I want what I do to move me, number one, and then hopefully move someone else. So with Movember, they're bringing awareness to men's health, because I feel like as not all guys like this, but like especially where I come from, guys are rough around the edges, and we don't like to talk about our feelings. Even though I write songs for a living.
I think the countrymen talk about their feelings a little bit more.
I know. I need to, I'm not a manly man, I guess. But bringing awareness to say, hey man, there's other people going through this. Like when I was going through my cancer, I didn't even realize that one of my close friends in Nashville was going through the exact same thing like 6 months before I did. And he didn't tell anybody. So just getting the conversation started. And then Movember does the mustache, which I didn't bring my trimmers. I'll probably get a mustache later tonight. But the mustache is like a dude's way of saying, hey, I see you, I see what you're going through, and shining a light to where it's not, you're not ashamed. I was never ashamed that I necessarily had cancer. I just didn't want to be known as like the guy who had cancer. But it's not that way at all. It's not that way at all. And if I can say anything or do anything or promote anything that makes other dudes around the world not feel ashamed or feel like they're alone, feel like they're in a corner, then I want to do that. So that's why we're here tonight.
So speaking of shining a light, you know, you obviously, it's no secret that you've been through tons of hardship that no one should ever go through in their life. But you always have such a positive light about you. And
that's good.
I want to know, like, what advice do you have for people? One, how do you do it?
Yeah.
How do you keep that?
I have no idea. There's no formula. I have like I said, I am very blessed. I have a wonderful family, like my little brother we were talking about. People like that, my dad. I had the best mom in the world. My little baby sister, Gracie. Shout out if you're watching. I feel like surround yourself with people. This kind of hit me the other day. Negativity is the hardest to get out of your life when it's attached to something that you love.
Yeah.
And that can be it can be a family member, it can be your best friend, it can be the dream that you're pursuing. There's negativity everywhere, but you have to find a way to exclude that from your everyday. Because even if it's like a secondary negativity, something you're around, it's in the back of your head, and
that's a great message.
It makes you feel like you can't do something.
Right.
And the fact is you can do something.
How has music been such an outlet for you through all of this?
I've written a lot of songs over the last year. There's been two that kind of stick out. My dad just got remarried. It's been 3 years since my mom went on, and so I had like this emotional blockage that I needed to get out, and I wrote this song. It's not even recorded, but I sat there and I wrote this song, and then also wrote a song on the year anniversary. It's called Long Year, of my mother going to heaven. So I've kind of fell in love again with writing music. It's you get into a rut, you get into a rotation of like, well, I have to do this because it's my job, and you forget that I moved to Nashville originally because I loved it. And it sounds silly, but like I forgot that I did that. So just reminding myself, like, why do I do this? Why do you do what you do? And the reason I do it is because it's a release for me. It's freedom, and it gives me an expression. And I just said, guys, don't talk about their feelings, and I'm over here concussion, but
no, but this is
I'm really
you're
hardcore.
supposed to talk about your feelings. It's a good thing.
God stuff. Yeah, but that's why we're here today, I guess, too. But
so speaking of songs, so you have some shows coming up in June.
Yes.
Will you be performing the new songs? Will we be expecting new music
I do
soon?
want to do some new songs.
Yeah.
I know. I have people hit me up on the gram all the time about like, did you quit music? Like, no, I didn't quit. Get off my back. I've just been like buried in a shell in Nashville, just trying my best to write. I do have some songs I'm excited about recording in the next few weeks, hopefully, and getting them out, and then also touring. I love to play live. And yeah, I think we're going to be in Minnesota and Wisconsin coming up. I'm not really sure, but I've been doing a lot of writers' rounds in Nashville too, which is a great exposure. Write a new song, try it out, see if people respond to it or not. But yeah, it's been great.
So I want to play a little game with you to lighten up the situation.
Let's do it.
So,
I love games.
So this game
games are my favorite.
This game is called Moments in Time.
Oh God.
So I'm going to tell you some moments in time, and the first song, it can be your song, it can be any song that comes to your mind when I say this, okay?
Okay.
All right. So first up, your first time performing on stage.
6 years old at my aunt's wedding.
So what was the song?
Amazing Grace.
Oh.
Only one I
can you
remember.
sing us a little, Jackie?
Amazing Grace.
Woo!
That's all I remembered at that time as well.
Okay. What about your first relationship?
Oh boy. Songs About Jane record, Maroon 5, the whole thing. No, it won't be soon before long, that record, because I was 16 and it was like one of the first records I bought with my own money. I asked her to stay, she wouldn't listen. What song?
Yeah.
Anyway, that song, kissed my first girlfriend to that one, guys. It was good
Oh, okay. What about your first breakup?
times. Also Maroon 5, same girl.
That makes sense.
I feel like, I don't know, there's always a good breakup song out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all kinds of music, so it's all over the place. But
Yeah.
Maroon 5 is like steady.
Yeah. Okay, what about your first football game?
Ooh. You know what? This isn't a song that's recorded. We used to do this song. It was like a chant. And I could probably do the whole thing, but Randall Cobb used to do this too. And it was like a chant we did before every game, like a song we'd sing on the field to try to intimidate the other people.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, we won a lot of games.
That's amazing.
But yeah, that's what I think about with that.
Okay, what about when you think about the worst moment in your life?
Definitely, and I hate to say this, but the Long Year song.
Yeah.
That was, I know I wrote that, but it was one of those ones that kind of felt like the only thing that really helped at the time.
Okay, and what about when you think about interviewing with Sweetie High?
Oh, man. Katy Perry, anything Katy Perry.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fun.
Firework. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, well, tell everyone where they can get involved with the Movember Foundation and all of that.
I believe it's Movember is their at sign, and I'll be posting a lot of stuff as well at Jackie Lee Music. We're teaming up. April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and so I'm teaming up with them, and I'll be doing a lot more stuff with them as well. Their website, I believe it's Movember.com or Movember Foundation. I need to check it, I guess. But you can donate, spread the word, grow a mustache if you're a guy. If you're a girl and grow a mustache too, that's fine. But nonetheless, make sure you're part of the movement and get the word out.
I mean, what a beautiful event, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got to actually attend it ourselves.
Yeah.
We saw that you were there, and there's just something majestic about being there, and country music, you know, kind of collaborating with something like such a good cause. It's like all my favorite things in one room, including Jackie Lee and you.
Yes, so much fun. Congratulations to the Movember Foundation and Jackie for a great event. But until next time, Taylor, what do they have to do?
They gotta like, comment, subscribe. Is there anything else, Alex? I'm getting old, I don't remember.
Maybe comment.
Oh, share? You allowed to share on here? I don't
And
know.
share.
If you're not, go ahead and comment and let us know.
Okay.
Engagement, people.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
All
Bye.
right, adios.